Welcome to Fit Club Vegas, the ultimate fitness destination for visitors. Drop in for a day pass and experience our 10,000 square foot fitness playground. At Fit Club, you'll find state-of-the-art equipment and a sound system so good you'll pitch your headphones. Conveniently located 7 to 12 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, Fit Club is a perfect spot for you to come get your pump while visiting Sin City. So come check us out at 4525 West Hacienda, Las Vegas, Nevada. Fit Club Vegas, more than a gym, it's a vibe.
Pacific West Injury Law. Injured? Call 602-HURT. Car accident? Call 602-HURT. Our firm is dedicated to you and your recovery.
Cool shirt.
Yeah, it was just there this weekend for the Cutler Classic. Just came back.
Yeah.
Just landed back. You're at fights all weekend. Tell me what this is.
That's Tom Arsenal shirt. This is from Amazon. I sent to Tom. I said,
who?
hey, Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean somebody bootlegged him and
I don't know. He says, where did you
off?
get that from? He doesn't know. I said, maybe it's illegal. Maybe it's Chinese. But it says
So what'd you do? Go on
UFC.
Amazon and search for it, or
Yeah, of
it
course.
just popped up?
Of course. Yeah, I'm a biggest.
Hey Tom, will you send send
biggest
this guy a shirt?
Tom Aspinall shirt fan. No, biggest Tom Aspinall fan. And so I had to have a shirt.
You know what really sucks? You spent money on that, and he's not getting anything from it. Someone ripped him off.
Probably. But it's a UFC license, you know.
Oh, then I'm sure he'll get a piece of it at some point, 3 or 4 cents.
How you feeling?
Good. Probably I'm going to have a surgery within 2 weeks.
So one hip.
One hip for now. I mean, but I can
Is that
tell
going to
you.
be better? Like if you do one hip, is that the really bad one?
This is the
That's
one
a
that
swinging
is.
leg.
This is the one that is gone for forever, and the other one is getting bad, but hopefully can hang in until I start moving on this one.
So you're putting off the fit for 60. What is it, 62 now, or?
Yeah.
He's dieting.
I started dieting, you know,
Oh, you
because
did?
I realized the first time in my life I can see my abs. Like, Jesus Christ.
Is that just
I'm
from not
becoming like
training?
Commander
Like,
Matt.
no,
Oh, no, I just need a red hat.
My abs have been gone for a long time.
I
How
know.
is your weight now?
255.
So he
Seems
started.
to always sit at that number, and then
No,
you
it was usually 270.
No, but I'm saying you always diet down to this point, and then you.
I'm
blow back
229
up.
this morning. So I lost like 7 pounds.
Do you think you'll blow back up now, or?
I've been moving, so I haven't been to the gym in like a week. I'm just, you know how it is when you move and you're outside in the heat, and then I'm just
So you missed your
beat.
15-minute workout. I feel so bad.
You know what it is? Like, you pick up boxes and shit, and you don't realize, like, you use all these muscles that you haven't used. And I'd walk up the stairs. I felt like I was 90. I'm like, what the man?
let me tell you.
Every square inch of my body was destroyed.
Let me tell you. If
So
you're
when do you go
moving-
back to the gym?
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
So how's new house?
it's good. Just another
Is it
dump,
set up now, or?
pretty much.
Yeah, it's always exciting when you get to new house and start rearranging your rooms, your office, huge office.
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you going to do the podcast from there too?
we probably could.
Yeah.
My
When we
office
do
space is-
when we do the remote,
Yeah.
we actually could.
we're
'Cause,
going to have to at some point because we're just traveling
traveling too
between different.
I mean, before the year's out, I'm going to leave again for like 6 weeks. So at some point, we'll do remote.
So you're going to China, right?
China and Indonesia, and then I'll come back, and then a couple trips in the States, and then right around Olympia time, go back overseas for at least 6 weeks. We go all over the
Olympia
world.
is like less than 9 weeks away. Holy shit.
So what's happening with Bet Rouge? Any updates at all?
No, not yet. I think we're going to inquire this week. This coming week.
Has anyone heard anything about Hadi?
No.
He's not here as of
Not
now,
here, but
correct?
he's training like a mad dog. And
So he's updating pictures.
He usually gets here about a month before the last couple years.
I thought he was early at one point.
6
but-
weeks, I think. He comes 6 weeks
So
out.
the countdown's closed.
Because I don't know, I think he only gets 60 days with his visa, so he probably can't come this far out.
Oh, really?
I think so. It's hard for his visa's not a It's not a typical visa.
So Behroo's got the residency in Dubai. So that's
I saw that company sign them.
Yeah, so things are happening. I want him to be here at Olympia. I mean, imagine qualifying so many times and not being able to compete. Yeah.
And especially when you're like a serious, legit contender.
He is 100% a first call-out guy. And how many big names he would shock would be to be determined.
Wait a second, this is the fourth time that he qualified. Fourth time. So, but I mentioned before, I'm going to mention again. Imagine, Jay, you qualify for Olympia and train, and then you can't enter because you can't come in. And for him, it's not like he qualified and then, okay, maybe I will compete. No, I did a diet. We did the program all the way through, all the way to the show, hoping he's going to get the visa, and then he doesn't. And that happened 3 years in a row.
Yeah, it's horrible, but he's doing the second best thing he can possibly do in competing in a big money show with good competition and good visibility for where he is.
Yeah.
But next year, if he can't get here, he can do the Arnold UK. That's $250,000 because he can get into the UK.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean,
there is no reason that he's not going to be approved. I just hope he's going to be approved before the Olympia so he can be here at the Olympia.
So he's going full tilt right now.
What?
Is he still dieting now?
Full tilt.
Yeah.
We saw a thing of him and Andrew Jack training together.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, we get off the super supplements for a while, and then he just started 12 weeks out, so he's 3 weeks in.
I mean, listen, we're still 9 weeks.
Yeah.
He could still get in here. It's a possibility.
He believes it. I believe it 100%.
I mean, look, we know the government. It wasn't like they were just ignoring it. They were doing their due diligence because people got phone calls.
You get the phone call, right,
Yeah,
from the immigration officer.
So they're not. Yeah. They are doing their due diligence.
So
it's not like he's just getting shelved and it's just sitting there and being.
I got a phone call right away once I did the letter for him.
Yeah, that's super encouraging. Yeah,
like they would double checking and.
Is that the first time you've got a call from the customs about it?
Probably because I think I did Stanimal, I did Regan, I did
the guy from China.
I did Kamal. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I did it for Regan too. I never got the phone call.
I did
it for 5 people before and never got the phone call.
I did Big Lou.
Yeah.
Did you see Big Lou? Was he there?
I know I didn't see him.
Big Lou, like Lu Cheng Hui?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. We thought he was
I did it too. Yeah.
Well, talk about the Cutler Classic.
Yeah, so we just had Virginia this past weekend. We had a venue change because they were doing construction on the Carpenter Theater, so we ended up at this Perkins Center, which it's not in Richmond. Was in Chester, and once again, that area. Kevin was from. I partner with Kevin DeHaven, who actually is involved with the TRT Kingdom also. He kind of got us out there and got us situated and found this venue. Sat about 350. And every year, you go to these shows, and since there's so many popping up every weekend, there's so many promoters now with these contests. We usually had, 400 people that came to a prejudging or final. So it worked out well, even people in and out. It was great. It was a good show. A lot of people were happy. Got to reconnect with some people, and obviously we had a booth for TRT Kingdom. That was our first kind of setup that I was present at. And we're doing really well with that. A lot of great feedback. A lot of you guys out there that are, that listen to the podcast have been supporting. And
they love your commercial.
Oh, yeah, I know. But you should throw the commercial right here.
I will.
All right, take 2. Hey guys, if you have not heard, I've launched my own TRT clinic. TRT Kingdom is now live. And if you'd like to schedule on consult or get more information, make sure you guys go over, check it out, and let us see how we can help with your health needs.
Click the link below.
Shit.
Say click the link below.
Okay. Click the link below and make sure you guys check out. Let us help you with your needs.
Yeah.
We mark again, 747.
Yeah. So, but the commercial.
You've never seen the commercial?
No, I don't think so.
He did a commercial and he completely spoofed it. So instead
No, I just didn't say click the link because I didn't know it was a clickable link.
He's like,
and
shit.
So we I actually talked about that a little bit with the guys, but 26 is going to be the big year for TRT Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that because now we have everything, all the systems in place and like a rhythm, and that's what I was concerned about with the service because I wanted impeccable service. It's always the thing with my business is I thrive.
Most important question for your doctors that prescribe testosterone, what they suggest what man should be at.
It's not. Listen,
it should be illegal to be on 1,000.
20 milligrams.
I think 1,100 is what I've heard, but that's not. It doesn't matter what your total is. It comes down to your free testosterone. Yes,
but it does because free
I
testosterone
told
is
you
1, 2, or 3%.
Yes.
1, 2, or 3. So if you're 1,000, right, then at least 1%. Okay, you're good. But if you're 5, 6, 700, that's not going to work. So let's start with this. Total should be 1,000, or what I said to Hunter, 1,200. If you ask me, 1,200. It should be illegal for a man in America or
so
around the world to
660
be.
doesn't work.
No, 660 doesn't
Wasn't
work.
yours like 200?
660.
Yeah, 660.
No, it was 2,000. He claimed, but no, it was.
You said
no, it was
you said it
2,000.
to me. 2,800 was.
It was when I did the Fit for 50 thing, you know,
Yeah.
because
That's because you were gassed to the max.
Yeah,
you were
he
on
said-
as much shit as
No,
Michael Hearn.
I was very consistent and I was
Yeah.
very efficient. That's the thing. But
Yeah.
you know what the main thing is? What is great about TRT is the blood work. We're trying to entice people to go for your blood work, check your
First.
hormones, check all what your levels are. We can obviously we're checking for your hormone balance. That is the key, and the consult is free, and we're just enticing people to basically check, because a lot of people, it's like, hey, what's your levels at? I don't know, because you go to a regular blood test, and a lot of doctors won't draw your panel for your hormones. So it's important to have all those.
But the reference range is such a big, difference from 300 to 1,200, whatever else. So if you're 400, oh, you're good. You're in reference range. Reference range doesn't mean shit. That's 95% of the average. So is this, perfectly balanced? No. Why don't you run on 1,000, 1,500? All my life, I'm over 1,500.
Yeah, but
why would I go on the 1,000?
But the question is if you go to any like regular doctor, no regular doctor is going to have the knowledge to tell you what this kind of. You
Trust
understand?
me. Just you don't tell them that you're 660. Don't lie. I've seen his blood test was 2,800.
I still think
It was. You showed me.
I always tell people, if it's not about the actual number, it's compared to what your number has been. So for example, if you were at 1,000 your whole life, if you're still at 1,000, no, let's say
It doesn't matter, because they asked me if I actually how I felt, and I said I feel great. They're like, okay, don't mess with that.
So for example, if you were at 700 when you were 25, and if you're at 700 when you're 60, you still feel the same. But if you were at 1,000 your whole life and now you're at 700, you're not going to feel as good, even though 700 is still normal. So it all comes down to is your numbers dropping over the years instead of what the actual number is right now. It's compared to what yours was in the past.
You can't ask you, because you're just ridiculous, I think.
Can you get me too?
You want to try this watermelon? You like it? Or?
Yeah.
Where can people buy this?
Oh, what is this? Like fucking
taste
spit
it.
in the ocean?
Taste it.
Like, just give it to me. Like what? Don't you supposed to give like a full cap or something?
Everything is in excess.
Exactly.
Well, fuck it. Just fill the whole thing up.
Hey, anything you do, you should do extreme.
You only need a
God
tablespoon
damn.
of that.
Like he spit in my water here, and it's L-carnitine.
Tell me what it tastes like.
You know what's really funny? People are going to think we staged this to sell product, and this really wasn't staged at all.
All right, guys, the new flavor Buzzin' Orange is available now. You can grab this over at jcutler.com. Make sure you check it out. We're having a sale right now. Liquid L-carnitine, 3,000 milligrams. You guys want to get that crazy metabolism boost? Let's go.
Yeah, not strong enough for me. Since you gave it to me, I put the whole cap.
Did I put a cap in there? Or?
No, you put like a fucking one
No, you
third.
spit in his. You
All
spit
right,
in his.
so our podcast now has become a sample test.
Yeah. I mean,
So it wasn't
Jesus
strong
Christ.
enough. I just don't
It's
want.
it's like doing like doing
You're right, though. It wasn't
50
strong
grams
enough.
of chicken per meal. Like it's supposed to have 250.
Would you
right?
come on? You didn't come on. How did it taste?
Well, now I'm sure it's better.
Did it taste like just like water with chemicals?
You're going to be like sweating through this podcast now, and your energy is going to be through the roof, bro.
I already use it. I mean,
Did I give you some?
yeah,
or-
give me.
Do you need anything else, or I'll give it to you
Yeah,
after?
I'll take more. L-carnitine I was always big on. You know how back in
Do you
the day in
put
the
your
90s
clients on it?
we did, yeah. We did injectable.
Injectable L-carnitine.
Yeah.
feel like crazy.
And then, okay, I'm going to say this again. I said it in some podcast. I was in Nottingham University. Professor Greenhoff was there, and he was telling me at that time, like, oh, he's the first one that proved accumulation of L-carnitine into the cells, and with his method. And of course, I didn't read the method, but he said, "Did you drive it with the sugars, with the insulin?" I said, "As a matter of fact, I did." So insulin, okay, would push that carnitine, in. So I do this always. I take my L-carnitine with the carbs.
So take it post-training with some
Anytime.
carbs?
I mean, anytime.
That's why I think it's great. It's the heart health, everything. With
I don't
carnitine.
think that less than 2,000 milligrams will work.
3 grams. Is,
2-3 grams.
That's why.
Less than 2,000 is worthless.
This is 3 grams. One.
Less than 2,000 is like spit in the ocean. I always say that. Yeah.
So Jay just gave you about 300 milligrams.
I don't know.
No, I gave him. I gave him
It's
3,000.
Like, come on, man.
Listen, man, that shit's expensive, and we're broke around here.
I know.
You're lucky he gave you one of those caps right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like a GHB back in the day.
Renutrient.
Yeah.
You know how many few people forgot about Renutrient?
That was
You ever try that? You could buy it at GNC.
I used to buy it at the supplement shop back in Mass.
I
That was
bought
1990.
Yeah.
That was 90.
I remember when they made it illegal.
94.
Guys were going there and buying everything they had, literally.
I used it to sleep though.
Yeah, it helps you sleep. Makes you feel a little drunk if you take too much of it.
You can use it for multiple purposes.
I don't want to know what you used it for. We're not trying to get our channel banned.
So Sean Ray texted me today. It was his daughter's birthday, 20 years old. Did he text you about it?
No,
or?
but I congratulated her.
Can you believe Asia?
Unbelievable, yeah.
Is that old.
Asia
20.
Manette. Asia Manette. What a beautiful name, right?
She guest posed with me one year at the
No.
at Lonnie Teeper's show.
Guest pose?
Yeah, like she performed while I posed on stage.
She's
I was
right?
probably
Didn't she sing?
back in Europe.
No, which one year she sang, but it was before she did all the Disney stuff and all the shows. She played in the OJ thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she done a lot of.
I was gone from 2010 until 17, so probably missed out.
So we had a lot of shows over the last couple of weeks. Should we start with Tampa?
Yeah, first show was Tampa, right? Let's remember that show. I remember, yeah. So there was a lot of guys that were not preparing for that show. John Jewett didn't supposed to enter. Jordan didn't supposed to enter. I know when I talked to Dennis and Chris, I was predicting that Jordan's going to win Texas because I was thinking he's just going to do the Texas. And then he was in shape. And when I talked to Chris
you have an
Tuttle,
inside tech, yeah. I was going to say, Chris Tuttle must tell you what's going on.
I mean, I see the pictures. It's like, God damn, he's so improved and he's ripped. And as we always talked, if you're ready week before, why would you not enter? I mean,
so he jumped in. But the talk of the show was actually De La Rosa because he had won it last year. So everyone had this expectation, but for some reason, John was undercover for this show. He did not post anything, and I know you had spoke to him. You guys are close.
Yeah, no, I mean, just looking at the pictures, he just looked like somebody who was just tired. Like his physique looked tired.
Okay, hold on. So you didn't get the updates like leading into the show?
No, he did, but it was. I mean, he looked like normal going into it, but when he got on stage, when he was finally stripped down, he just looked tired. I said that to him afterwards. I said, "You look like somebody who's working 2 full-time jobs and trying to be a bodybuilder." And he said he had a lot on his plate, and it showed. And he's 41. So it's not like
that's young. What do you mean? 41?
Not young when you're got all that shit going on. Oh, wow. Yeah. And competing.
I'll put it this way. He was in Old School Podcast, and he sent to me, Chris, and Dennis the video. And I was impressed. Yeah. He was ripped dry. The abs were in control, legs were separated. I actually was like, oh. He appeared smaller, but when you're depleting, you're going to be smaller anyway. So I thought when you're ripped and then you filled up, he's going to look. I predicted he's going to win. Repeat. And then he was not really that condition, and size was down, and it was easy to slip. Because those guys are great. Let's talk about Quinton. Quinton is finally moving towards his real potential. We all talk about his structure for 5 years. Oh my God, when this guy puts it together. And now he You remember last year he was all depleted, so much smaller, for 6 foot, whatever,
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, 6'2". He didn't look big enough. Yeah. Possibly, yeah. Even though I'm shrinking down, he was like towering me.
What are you, 5'5" now?
Probably. But anyway, let's speak openly. He has that potential. He has that structure. One of the few. I talk about those Excaliburs, which is Lee Haney and Samson Duda and Andrew Jack, right? So structurally, he can get there, right? He still needs a little bit more size. He was not putting anything from the back, so I assumed that maybe back is still not there. But actually, he surprised me. Back is improved. Everything is improved. Not improved to the point that he would be a factor at Olympia yet. Okay? But he's putting the tissue and, kind of fulfilling his destiny. I could see him in a couple of years be a major factor. Not yet. Even if he qualifies for Olympia. I heard he didn't qualify here. He's going to go to Europe to qualify. Okay.
There's still a couple shows.
There's a couple there is Italy and there is Germany.
Italy.
Dennis James has a...
I know, but didn't Lewis Breed win yesterday?
No. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Texas?
No, wasn't there a show? Was Samson's show a qualifier? Or?
I have no idea.
No. There was no pro show.
Oh.
There was no pro show. There was only Texas. So let's go for a Tampa. Tampa prejudging, if you remember, there was like 1 point between him and Jordan. And if you watched, I don't know, are you going to have a video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's let me watch the video, not dark out of my ass.
What did Samson just threw an event yesterday, though?
I'm not aware of that.
Didn't he have a pro show? With I don't know.
No idea.
I can't imagine it's a pro show. Really?
I don't know. I just saw there was a show.
Okay, this is it?
Mm-hmm. All right. I grabbed the top four.
Wait. Stop right there. That frontal legs was good. I mean, he looks so good in frontal legs.
You notice the guys are having their arms down now. They're not pushing them up higher.
I didn't notice.
Just right now. This is the first time I'm looking at this. You know what I mean? Normally they're way out, and it looks like they've all listened, and they're putting them...
And they're not really doing a splits, so they're closing the legs too. I like it.
Okay, what do you think?
Okay, so Jordan and John Jewett jumped into the show because they're obviously ready. John Jewett, I think, is like one of those scientists, really. I don't know if you follow him on his Instagram. He has his university, and he is really super knowledgeable and gets in shape. This guy gets ripped to pieces. Dry to the bone, doesn't even use the diuretic. Can you believe that?
Some people just...
Yeah, some people can do it. But shape is not really, to be compared with Quinton and Jordan. So 2 guys in the middle have a shape, have a width, extreme V-taper, beautiful. Joe Palacio to the left is also surprise of the show. Thick as can be, right? I guess he placed like dead last in his pro debut last year in California. So nobody really had eyes on him. But I've seen some previews like, Jesus Christ, back double biceps is up the chart. Side chest. A little bit wider waist, so legs need to come up to have a waist to legs ratio to be competitive. They kind of compare him with Jay. Like, it doesn't matter that you have a wider waist, as if you build up the body, you can, make the same proportions.
Why do they always shit on me, Milos?
I don't know. What did Sean call you? Like Chuck E. Cheese or something?
Fridge.
No.
No, Jay said his waist is wider than his shoulders.
Right now it is, yeah.
Yeah. But, so, Quentin has that, I want to look like this body. I mean, if I look at his physique, I want to look like him for sure. Decent condition, not great condition. Yeah. He actually has lines in the quads that he appears more conditioned than he is. Mm-hmm. I had that myself, because my legs were like, even though Jay would never give me credit, that I had good legs. I
still can't believe Dennis James said your legs were unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Spandex, he told me.
All right, I'm
going to send you the picture of me and Jay from Iron Man, and my legs smoked him. Not just legs. Okay, so I think rightfully guys are in the middle. Frontal biceps, Quinton all the way. This is like as good as it gets. Jordan doesn't have a comfortable front double biceps. That's what I was even saying to Chris. He looks like he just lifted the arms. He didn't hit the pose. Mm-hmm. Look at that, right?
It's pretty impressive, though. He's put on 25 pounds.
Oh,
he looks great.
I love his physique. I mean, he's now double champ. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, I'm going to say this. I don't know if anybody compared him to Regan.
They have, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Him and Regan would be a hell of a call-out, two-man call-out.
Yeah.
Remember when the judges used to do it at the Olympia, they do like, I want this call-out, and it would be like so-and-so against so-and-so. Like if there were two guys that were like the same age, they would just put them there. I think that would be cool to see him just on a two-man call-out with Regan. They kind of look similar, too, with the beard and all that.
Yeah. Quinton
and he's
wins
got a
this
great
pose
tan,
for sure.
too. He's got an awesome tan.
Yeah.
Which I know that sounds weird, but in this day and age, if the guy's tan is that good, it's hard.
It's a difference.
Yeah, it's
It
huge.
does make a
Because so many
difference.
tans are so bad.
Yeah.
All right, so
Very good polish.
Jordan doesn't do much with this pose. I think I would explore everything. Well, like one leg twisted a little bit, arms up, biceps over the
quads, though, Milos.
What?
Look at the quads.
Crazy. Yeah, complete.
Phenomenal, yeah.
Hamstring, glutes. Jordan's legs are one of those
World
best.
class, yeah.
I like, you said this about John Druid's biceps. That's crazy peak. It's ridiculous.
He's the only one with peaked
And he
biceps
has
in this
a
call-out.
very small waist. He has tons of muscle. He doesn't have that sweeping thighs. He has a separation and beef, but just shape is not...
I still give this to Jordan because his condition still is better than Quinton's.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like Quinton's a little filmy, and that just could be the video.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. How can you beat that structure? I mean, look at frontal biceps, arms are bigger, triceps are hanging. He just looks like that pose. He didn't hit the pose. He became the pose. I mean, for me, Quinton, I gave it to Jordan overall victory, but not this pose. Joe Palacio, yeah, he also is not super comfortable in this position. When you put the leg like this, right, to make leg look bigger, usually it's a sign for the judges. My legs are smaller, so I'm putting in this position to make them look bigger. I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Keep the legs together, or like Samson does it from double biceps. That position of the leg would show the sartorius muscle, and it could look better. So this I would front double is Quinton, second Jordan, third Jewett, and fourth Joe Palacio. Okay, here Jordan all the way on completeness.
Yes.
Quinton is flattish upstairs, and
Push his chest.
I was going to say, he needs to push his chest
taper.
up.
yeah,
It looks like he's not in the pose, but he doesn't.
It's making his delts more prominent here, where he could pop the chest up, and chest wouldn't be as flattish across. You understand?
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's still nice lines.
He's just listen. He's still
He's in his
a
20s.
rookie.
He's still young.
He's still considered him a rookie.
Yeah, and I'm sure that he's encouraged, and I think he had some rough times. People are, putting him down for like. He should never listen to anybody what they're saying. You have one of the best
He's got all the
God-given
potential. He's got as
structures.
much potential as anyone in
Oh,
the
yeah,
industry.
yeah.
Period.
And those legs, I would like to put more beef on those legs, because once you put more sweep and have this kind of separation, that's going to look tremendous. Small waist.
Just Jordan's roundness of his quads, to me, just gives him an overall better look than all the guys. Although I think Jewett's legs are second in this.
Legs.
Yeah, like roundness.
Yeah, and Jude has a small waist, and he poses, very good for what he has. But Joe Palacio, look, I mean, even though it's a wider waist, you can't really see it in this pose. He's hitting it right. So for me, Jordan wins this pose.
But look at Jordan's legs around the knees, guys, compared to everybody else. We talk about this a lot, Milos.
Yeah.
That teardrop and like the shape. I mean, he must have massive legs when he's blown up to 300 pounds.
Bunch of people that have a lateral portion, so they have a sweep, but they don't have a VMO, teardrop. And teardrop is like a power muscle.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have this, your legs look kind of skinny. Yeah. All right. Let me have you judge first.
Joe, the Palacio guy's beat. He's got
Dense. Dense.
Yeah.
Like he can hang on this pose pretty well, but Quinton on this is, I mean, when he hits his stride, I mean, all these guys look great in this pose. Jewett looks great. Yeah, he's full round pecs, but when Quinton gets his rhythm, everyone's got some big problems.
Oh yeah,
and he's younger than all these up and coming guys.
I think he's still in his 20s.
He's 27 or somewhere around there. Think about that, Milos.
I know.
Not even close to maturity. And think about the setback he had last year.
Yes.
With his, like, he was over dieted. For him to come back and make this kind of impact. Think about, I'm going to compare him to when Regan did Classic with Aceto. And he lost almost 2 years of his body trying to get it back. Where Quinton, like, boom, he's right back at it, plus some. Think about it in another year's time. You know, he's going to qualify more than likely, do you think?
For this year's Olympia, possible?
So I just looked it up. There's a show in Germany.
That's Daniel James.
In Italy. There's 2 more shows, but I don't think they qualify because I think it's within 30 days of the Olympia. The other ones are within 30 days, and that usually qualifies for next year.
Yeah.
So it's looking like the Tsunami show, and the other one that's in France qualifies for next year.
Yeah.
And then Dennis James show is
I mean, so Jordan win this shot, of course.
I think he does.
It's everything is there. When I look at comparison to the last year, like he really put some serious tissue in the right places. You know, he still needs a little bit more back and a little bit more biceps. I mean, all the white guys need bigger arms. Yeah, but
how would you solve that? How would you solve getting bigger arms?
Synthol.
I solved it in a very bad way.
I was expecting an answer from you.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you already criticized me a million times. You know, but
anyway, his waist is small from the side too.
Quinton needs a little bit bigger chest, but once he gets that bigger chest, that side chest is going to look ridiculous.
You know what it is Jordan's legs from behind are so good that his back needs to be that much more powerful.
Yeah.
But you're right, this Palacio's back. Look at the density.
Palacios, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Even everything.
Everything.
From head to toe.
I mean,
of course, he won that shot hands down.
Same way.
I mean, I wouldn't mind giving John Jewett second place in this back double biceps. And then Jordan third because of completeness. And even though Quinton improved his back much more than I was expecting, so I'm so happy to see it because now you can visualize growing a little bit more. Yeah. Detail is there, small waist, crazy arms, crazy delts, legs. He gets striated glutes. If he was in condition, he could probably get some ropes on the hamstrings and then sweeping thighs. That's going to look deadly. I mean, Quinton, you're still not there, but you are on the way big time. So keep doing what you're doing. Tyler Mannion says about Joe Palacios' back double biceps is probably one of the best in the league.
Well, everything right from the head to toe is crazy. The conditioning and
he's sitting on this hamstring and glutes for like 1 hour. Look at this. He's not losing it.
His back, man.
Yeah.
He wins these poses, in my opinion.
Yeah, he won both back poses, hands down. No question. So Regan would beat Jordan in back shots because of the back, right? But
and Regan can get the legs looking.
Hopefully,
I sent Matt a picture of Regan this morning. I said, "This is Mr. Olympia right here."
From behind, from behind the ropes and glutes and
I think he's top 3 from behind in the industry.
He just has a great structure, man. And I think that, I don't know. just bodybuilding should still be about some structure in a sense, I think.
Yeah.
It is, and that's why Quinton beat the other two guys, right, in this show. Because it's just beautiful, beautiful structure. If you ask me, I would always go for shape as a major priority, structure and shape over this.
Samson leads the way. I mean, he's got the best built body right now.
Yeah. So, who would you give this pose?
Joe.
Okay. Who would you give pose? Because I'm the only one always making myself.
He's got the density, he's got the width, he's got the conditioning, he's complete from head to toe.
Yeah.
It's hard your eyes keep going back to him, even though.
I like how Jordan's legs are just shaped and it's a back.
Doesn't Jordan look this picture just like Regan?
He does. You know what I was going to say?
They have the same haircut.
You know what? His legs from the back look similar to yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But spread of glutes, yeah.
But his back, obviously, Jordan's back needs to come up to match the lower half.
Yeah.
Quinton.
But you know what? This kid's a year away from being
a serious problem.
If this Jordan can improve what he needs to improve right now, based on this, because the conditioning thing, it's like he's got that down like tenfold, right? But if he can improve his back, which I know he will, he's a top 4 threat.
Yes.
We're talking about him at the Olympia next year as a front runner.
Serious threat, yeah.
Yeah. He has all the tools.
I didn't think you would put him all the way to the top 4. I mean, that's
not today, not this year. But with this kind of improvements, we have a lot of killers coming into the top 5 Olympia. And it's going to push some of these guys out, unfortunately.
There's going to be a couple guys that were in that top 6 last year that are not going to be there again. I don't know who it is, but
and still you have
see
Hunter
the Chinese guy,
back
Chinese guy on the side. He was good.
That guy's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's got some crazy wheels, right? Does he have the best legs in bodybuilding?
Among the best for sure.
Gosh, look at Joe's side tricep, how dense and he's thick, man, huh?
Yeah.
Let me go back a little
bit. I hate when they turn like this, though. Why are they doing that?
Because they're allowed. I mean, I did it back in the day among the first ones.
But you were skinny. That's why you did it.
No, I did the side triceps properly. And then because the other pose was also good, I put it front. That's a Serge Nubret kind of triceps. And I was always idolizing Serge, so I wanted to do that shot. But side triceps, okay. Jordan is not showing much.
You got that shoulder back.
That's what I say. You can just do proper pose, or you can show the muscle. Don't do the pose for the sake of pose. Show all the muscles you can show in that pose. So Quinton is doing perfectly with the shoulder out and chest look thick, waist looks
But Joe wins this
small.
shot, in my opinion.
Joe with the thickness and density.
When he turns and locks it.
Even right here, boom.
Look at that.
Yeah,
he just didn't stay long enough.
Yeah, I said about for John Jewett, I don't know if he's going to take it against me, because I've seen his abs perfectly sharp, and then inside triceps he doesn't have the six-pack. Whatever he does, because many of the most muscular shots, I could see six-pack perfectly. I don't see it in the side triceps. And if you can see in one pose, you should see in every pose. Yeah. Jordan with complete physique, even though he didn't hit the abs perfectly right here yet. I mean, Joe looks impressive here, even though he had a wider waist and he doesn't have a strong legs. You can't really tell in this pose. He looks pretty good. Beautiful shape of Quinton gives him that shot probably. I think Tyler gave him that shot as well. Yeah.
I can see that.
He's got some big legs too.
This is like, nobody's killing everybody, right? It's very debatable. Okay. Yeah. Jordan, because of shape, completeness, everything.
Completeness, yeah.
Joe, because of brutal
density and hardness.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah, he looks jacked and hard, and abs are good, legs are separated. I mean, he looks. I mean, this argument that the upper body can beat Jordan, in this pose, but not as a complete package. I like John Jewett in these kind of poses, but again, it's most muscular.
I'd like to see Quentin with his hands on his hips, because then it shows how wide he is. Because here, he doesn't look wide compared to the other guys, but he's dramatically wider. You know what I mean? Like it seems like his shoulders are going in, so he doesn't appear to be wider than the rest.
Yeah, but for some reason, he's not squeezing the chest, and when shoulder go in, you can squeeze the chest. I don't understand why we don't see the fibers. Most muscular shots, when they practice, they have to have fibers all over. I don't know how can you do the most muscular shots without cross striations. Getting into the pose without cross striations, he has to be there. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Quentin.
Yeah, that's beautiful, most muscular shot. But most muscular shot is supposed to be about the most muscle and brutal pose, not shape pose. But I like it.
Guess who won the most muscular at the Texas show?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I didn't say, but it has to be Joe.
Yeah.
It has to be Joe.
Joe won. Martin Fitzwater.
Yeah?
It was his award.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Shocked
But,
you didn't look at him.
yeah,
He's a freak.
It's a freak, absolutely.
And did he look better in Texas or?
Yeah. I mean, he trains at the Fit Nation.
He does?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The new one.
I mean,
It's a different location when we were there.
I thought it was the same equipment. So.
Oh, but it's different.
Yeah.
Different location. Different building.
Yeah. So what did we have in Texas? We had a return of a potential, which is Quinton. He's setting himself on the
People thought
right
he was
track.
going to win Texas, though, from the chatter.
Yeah.
Because he had some momentum, and everyone was kind of impressed, and he has a structure. And
yeah, but
did he
even
not give Jordan enough credit, do you feel like? Or
Tyler Mannion did a very good breakdown, and in Texas, he had like 5-3 and 6-2 prejudging and final score, all in favor to Jordan, saying that Jordan still has a way more density and completeness. So I didn't see Quinton possibly beating Jordan. I didn't see that, but I didn't also see Joe passing Quinton. But when you have so much muscle density and condition, and you have a crazy poses, like you said, side chest, side triceps, most muscular, back double biceps, back lat spread, I could see that he can gain momentum and beat him. Those 5 poses, he could beat Quinton.
Should we go right into Texas?
Yeah, okay.
all right, so talk about the stage a little bit, guys. Here,
Way better. Yeah.
It's dark.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah.
Speaking of that.
I mean, they talked about the production and how great it was, and athletes.
You're seeing more and more shows are starting to.
Okay, so let's talk about different sports. Pick any sport. And now we want to bring advertisement and flashy this, flashy that. No, football arena is supposed to be football arena to play football, and we can watch football and basketball. And bodybuilding, it's about physiques. Like Masters Olympia in Japan was disaster.
Yeah, totally.
When you look at it, you couldn't see nothing. I mean, I watched some footage. They all blend into the background. So at least when you're judging physique, put it at
How many guys were in the Texas show in the Open?
26.
Wow, that's a lot.
26, crazy. It was more than men's physique. We were complaining about 6, 7, 8
I know.
competitors.
So you have
26.
Pittsburgh, which is handing out $100K, and you get 9 guys, or how many guys were in it? 10, 12? Okay, let's just say there's 12.
Yeah.
And you got over double this. What's going on? Tell me what's happening, Milos.
What's happening is this is how it is. They're selectively choosing less competitive lineup. Okay, this is how it is. It's just like when a fighter doesn't want to fight somebody else, they don't sign a contract to fight him because they know they're going to lose. Like somebody with Tom Aspinall didn't want to fight him, right?
Money wasn't enough.
What?
The money wasn't
Yeah, I
enough.
mean, so I think that in bodybuilding is the same thing. They choose not to compete with the top guys.
Could be.
Yeah.
If a
So
top
he
guy's
was
doing
wide
it, it
open.
could scare some people away.
It was wide open, and now they think they can be competitive, and now they're entering. Right? It's
I think
26
another
guys.
thing, because I've been to Freddie's show before, when the promoter goes way above and beyond for the athletes,
Okay,
they talk amongst themselves. And there's certain shows,
Yeah,
the money might not be there, but how you get treated makes a difference. And people, there's certain shows that always have 20 or 30 guys, and when you look around, you see the promoters go above and beyond.
Yeah.
And they listen to the athletes.
I think one of the first times I saw you was in Texas. We were sitting in the this is the first time that we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a great show.
That's a show Ian won.
Yeah,
We were there. Yep.
and that was funny because it was Phil Kahar and Steve Cutler, right?
Yep.
And
Steve was a favorite. And Ian came in and
so you know what I did at that time? I'm going to tell you this because it's interesting. I'm going to do my YouTube video, and I'm going to be for the first time judge, and I'm going to call, each pose. And front double biceps, first time they did it, for me, Steve Kukla won. Second time they did the front double biceps, Jan Valier won. And third time, Phil Kahar. The same pose, same three guys, but okay, he didn't flex the legs, the way he's supposed to. And if you really judge, and I'm sure that the judges and Tyler and Steve, they have the same thing. They know that this guy can possibly win, but this time he didn't win because he didn't flex the abs or the legs or pull the lats out.
And sometimes the lighting is
Hits you
different.
perfectly, yeah.
2 feet away, and you'll see someone look perfect, and they switch, and then you switch over because the lighting is better in one spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then if you call it, when you see it, you have to. So I'm there, like first time in my life, I'm judging the show, and I had all three guys winning. Like, okay, make up your mind.
So that reminded you should never be a judge?
Yeah, no, I don't really want to be. I mean, we're doing this for fun, and people maybe agree or disagree. What do you see here, Jay? I mean, front relax, which I think is most important pose in bodybuilding.
Quentin looks
Quentin,
pretty
right.
impressive here. I mean,
Yes, the
look at
silhouette.
legs all the way to the hip, midsection, abs, wide, polished, just confident.
Yeah. Now look at the John Jewett, right?
Yeah.
He created that crazy X-frame and
Yeah, he
V-taper.
sure did.
It maybe doesn't have a most beautiful shape, but oops.
His silhouette's great.
His silhouette is great, yeah. And you see abs are in, small waist, wide. I like it. And I like when the guys do this with the abs, not necessarily just stretch and raise the arms. Front double, again, I mean, I can't go.
Quentin looks better here to me than he did in the last show. Less of a film.
From what we're seeing, too, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's similar. I don't know. I think he was a little bit fuller in this show. A little bit fuller. This pose is untouchable, I think, Even if conditioning is not perfect.
I think he clearly wins this one, where I didn't think he necessarily clearly won the last time.
Yeah, he clearly wins. And Jordan, and I would go with the Jewett.
But it's kind of funny because we compare Jordan to Regan, and like Regan's front double is not his best pose either.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Look at the face. Okay. Let's see.
Gosh, Quentin's a monster.
So who are you giving this?
Oof. Quentin.
You give a lot spread to Quentin?
Yeah.
I mean,
How wide he is, Milos.
well, for that height, he's not pound for pound widest. You know what I mean? I love the shape, structure. I'm an old Quinton guy, but here still doesn't have a density and size and thickness. Look at, compare upper body of Joe. Now the chest thickness, shoulder thickness. You know,
I think Quentin's hitting it better this time. Than he
this
did
time a
last
little
week.
bit better.
Yeah.
Chest came up a little bit, but still,
Yeah.
you could see that he doesn't have a substance right there like those two guys to the left. And yeah,
Is this the first round or?
I'm glad that you're giving to Quentin because I'm a shape guy and I didn't give it to the shape guy. You
I mean, that's
size
why,
guy
that's
and you're
why I'm
giving
not
to the
a
shape
judge.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a powerful shot for Joe.
Yeah.
Lot
Joe
of
probably
fullness.
edged out even Jordan.
Jordan's
Yeah.
got the intercostals, though. You see that? That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Have those piano keys there.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Who
when
did
you're-
that? Who did intercostal side?
Sean Ray.
Sean and Robbie Robinson. And it makes a difference.
But when you're in person, that makes a huge difference. But
Yeah.
you can, if you really look, just block out the upper body and look at Jordan's side leg, you can kind of see the condition is just probably, there's a lot of detail there.
yeah, but you
comparable to
see,
the other
when you
guys.
hit the intercostals, you lose the pop in the chest. You
Well,
can't.
I know,
you
but
can't
it's
expand
kind of
it.
a catch-22. You got to
Yeah.
kind of do both, right?
I would do both for sure.
That's why I did this, Milos, because you could get that,
Yeah, I did it too with my pathetic arms too.
Dennis Wolf did it too, and he looked good doing it.
Yeah,
See, that shot's really good for Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah. Now,
And I mean, listen, don't John Jewett looks incredible on that pose too.
for John Jewett, I mean, he's absolutely complete.
He looks thicker.
Ripped,
He looks
thicker.
bigger than the week before. Look at his back
Yeah, he's
double.
much fuller. He's much
Look at his
fuller
back
this
double
time.
bicep, Matt.
Yeah. So I would again go with the same thing.
Joe and John.
Joe first, John second. Yeah,
Gosh.
it's deadly. I don't know why he's so angled. You
Yeah,
know,
but look at Jewett, man. Look at his hamstrings.
Looks like an anatomy chart.
look at the left biceps.
Yeah, nuts.
Look at the biceps peak.
I mean, listen, we
Almost
can't
like mine.
discredit Quinton and Jordan because
You
obviously
think he
They
has a
look great,
better,
too.
better peak than mine?
Yours is peaked all the time, though.
Nick Walker has the craziest peak biceps in the back double I've seen in a while.
But okay, so now I look at Quinton, and now imagine just like 10 more pounds.
Well, he looks better than the week
Putting on
before,
the
in my
back.
opinion, guys. But obviously, it didn't pan out in this contest.
You know what I see? I see just like Samson didn't have a good back when we started 2021,
this.
and then start adding and adding and adding, and now his back is world class, and that can happen to Quinton. So Quinton just keep, grinding. Jordan is just complete and beautiful. Hashtag bodybuilding.
Big legs from that big sweep from the side too, in the back double.
So, of course, for me, there is no question Jordan won this show, just like the last one.
You just look at that overall balance of
Yeah.
Jordan. Just pretty, right?
Yeah. Okay, look at his face. He looks like Regan, even like this. Right?
Yeah.
You can pass as Regan, 100%.
Well, he's got the mohawk. Is that what it's called? Is that a mohawk or a faux hawk?
I don't even know.
Yeah. Who would you give this one?
I like Jordan's look because it's just pretty.
It's just clean.
Really? Yeah.
Obviously John and Joe have crazy density. Quinton, you can just see where he just needs to fill out more.
He needs more.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Listen, he made a lot of improvements, but he just needs a little more maturity. But it's the same thing I tell Regan: just hang out, wait, keep just going through your motions of whatever, and your time will come because it's just by circumstance. You cannot rush progress, and I feel like everyone wants to rush progress and get bigger than what they need to be. It's time, man.
Yeah. Step by step in the right
Yes.
direction, not
Just
rushing
little
it.
improvements. Like I told you, this Jordan, he's going to be a front runner at some point
Yeah.
if he stays
I do think so.
continuous
He's
and
gonna-
injury free, and
Yeah.
it's going to be sooner than you think.
I don't know if next year, but in 2 years, I definitely think he's going to be a first call-out and contender.
I mean, I think he should do the Arnold for sure.
Yeah.
I always said if any guy doesn't do the Arnold, I think it's. I mean, but you can only be picked. Remember? Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, he would get picked being one of the.
Of
I mean,
course.
how many guys won 2 shows this year?
Yeah, but
Nick.
what
Nick Ziller.
happens
Nick
if
Ziller.
what if all those guys want to do it? You know?
Who did? Derek won
Derek
two,
won
and
two.
I
Nick
mean,
Ziller.
this honestly, and I was talking to someone about it, and they said, "What do you think about the record of like losing the Olympia and coming back to win it?" Someone's going to break that. Someone's going to come back and do what I did.
Yeah, they'll tell you.
Because it's way too close together now. No one's leapfrogging ahead enough that anyone can win this thing. And that's if this Arnold Classic could be we say this every year. If the chosen ones, it's going to be the best lineup of all time.
There's
sure.
no way whoever wins the Olympia is sitting out the Arnold. $750,000,
It would be idiotic business decision, right?
and then 2 weeks later, another $250,000. It's $1 million. And if you won the Olympia, it's $1.6 million in 6 months.
Yeah.
The only thing that might change the mind is if they give out $1 million on Olympia stage.
Yeah, but you would still go get
You're still going
$750,000.
$750.
I don't know, because then you know that, okay, I'm coming back next year for $1 million.
Okay, but you don't want to have $1,750,000 and $250,000 at.
No, because I would capitalize on the marketing side and build the momentum. But you know it's going to affect guys.
But
for
you
the
know
next
what's going to
year.
happen. If the Olympia goes to $1 million, Arnold's just going to raise it before the Arnold.
I don't know if that's
Not
true.
this year. I mean, he already
He's not going
750
on
is
that.
like.
He's fit, never
holy
750.
shit.
There's not enough revenue to. It doesn't make business sense.
Yeah, but
there
Arnold-
comes a business move.
Yeah, but Arnold
I mean,
doesn't
you
care about
need-
the money on this. He said it.
Yeah, no one wants to lose that much money, bro. I don't care what you say.
It's not losing. It's just he's not making as much.
No, but
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
know.
anyone's that crazy.
Yeah, I
Like,
ran it-
we love it, but
If anyone is, it's him.
no one wants to lose $500,000 in
I don't want to lose $50.
I ran into Keon the other day at the gym. And it's like, did 750,000 reasons to do the Arnold hit you yet?
I wonder if Phil's licking his chops too.
someone mentioned
Who?
that to me this
Phil.
weekend.
He could listen, man.
How old is he now?
45. He'll be 46 this year. He's still, hey,
Hey, listen.
Phil could
well,
still beat a lot of these guys, even though
Okay.
he
If
is.
he had the eye of
Maybe.
the tiger, and the problem
Maybe.
is having the eye of the tiger is like.
He probably doesn't. have
Okay.
it now, yeah.
I mean, especially if he's like really wants to have a child, and I'm sure they're moving in business like crazy now. And
Human physiology changes from, 20s, 30s to
You
the
don't shit on my- I want Phil to
to
come
the
back.
40s,
but
50s.
Phil Heath isn't. He's not human.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you a story. There was a time Phil had to guest pose in Kuwait at a private bodybuilding show for some shakes.
Mm-hmm.
We had an appearance. He spoke at this event 4 weeks before, and he hadn't trained in like 3 months, and he was like 235 pounds. And I was like, yo, he's got to get on stage in a month. And he's like, don't worry about it. And he put 35 pounds on in
Holy
30
hell.
days. I watched it. He said, no.
Do you
it's no
know
big
what
deal.
what they call a hyper responder?
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil Heath is a hyper responder to anything that's physical.
He literally went from he was not in good shape, and he went from that to
Yeah,
275, 280, and looking like he was 8 weeks out from the Olympia.
I witnessed that with Flex Wheeler in 2003.
I mean, you're talking about two of the most genetically gifted humans probably ever.
I mean, listen.
I mean, Sergio Oliva probably was there too. He just wasn't in our era, but for him to drink Coke
Kevin
and
Levrone,
stuff,
same thing.
Yeah,
Kevin, crazy.
I mean, we talk about Kevin, but Kevin didn't win the Olympia, so we're talking about a guy that's
When you think about it,
seven-time
this
champ.
is like ridiculous that physique like Kevin didn't win the Olympia or Flex that didn't
But
win the
Phil
Olympia.
Heath's mentality beats those guys because that kid, when he had to flick the switch,
Lockdown.
no one did it better than him.
But you still think he can come back after all this?
Yeah, anything is capable.
If it was here and here, yes.
But Jay, I mean, okay, now you're 52,
I know,
right?
but
But
I
he was
didn't have-
45.
I
you
didn't
know.
have the genetics. I tell you, if I was 42, 43,
But as you know, your shoulders came down, your back, you know, and that's like
You would have given it a
years-
shot though.
I would have
For 750.
because the thing is if I had extra time, 13 isn't really a telltale of I just didn't. It wasn't enough time. If I came out for the 40th anniversary, boom, I probably would have done. I don't saying I can't. I never probably would have beat Phil Heath, realizing like what his potential because I wasn't sure what his was. And Roden was good too, and Dexter was good. I don't discredit any of those guys, but
Dennis Wolf.
yeah, I mean there were so many guys that were ahead of me at that point. But I really think with my width and if I could have got the balance back of the arm and the leg and all the discrepancies, the lats, I could have had a good
Another
shot.
12 months.
Yeah. So that's why, like, listen, I witnessed Phil, what he looks like. I remember I posed with him at FIBO. That was only how many months ago? It was April. And he's unbelievable without training.
He trains like
Or
2 days a
eating.
week. He's still arms are probably still 21, 22.
Arms, yeah.
Everything. He's
Jesus.
still
You saw the pictures. But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
legs,
yeah.
he doesn't even do legs. And his legs were a weak body part in the beginning, if you remember.
Yeah, relatively speaking.
And they, I mean,
Towards the end they
but
were.
the detail, think about his hamstring, glutes,
Yeah.
back double. Like, who's going to beat that in any lineup right today? You don't? You think Samson would beat him at his best?
Yeah, he would overwhelm him with the size.
I don't
and-
think so.
I mean, condition. I mean, gee.
The only back double that would have beat Phil would
Oh,
have
no,
been Ronnie at his
not
peak.
back double. No, I'm not talking about back double. But would you beat him? I mean, Phil was gifted guy. Yeah, for sure. He had a detail. He had everything, but he didn't have a width. He didn't really have that much size. And
I don't think it would have mattered because he was so
3D
hard
muscle,
and so
yeah.
ripped that these guys outside of Hottie would look
Okay.
out of shape.
front double shape wise.
That's like Phil's front.
Was
Those
his
are the
worst
two of
pose,
his
yeah.
worst poses. That
Yeah.
and the
So
front lat.
okay,
But
lat
think about-
spread from the front.
Okay, he would lose that.
He will lose that.
But side chest, side tricep, back double.
Side chest, side
uh,
triceps next to Samson. Samson is super powerful
Come on,
there.
bro.
But
Yeah,
Samson doesn't get in shape like that. So he would have looked out of shape.
Yeah.
That's just being honest. I mean, look, I sat in the front row.
You're talking to
doesn't
someone
get
that hates,
conditioned.
hates comparing eras, but we're trying to
Yeah.
we're trying to give him some credit to come back and compete. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's
I was going
not-
to
he's-
stick with the new guys, but yeah,
No, but obviously this is.
detail that.
I don't
Phil
think
has.
think he would come back, but we
But
just
we're
like
gonna
talking
egg him
about
on.
it. No,
We're gonna keep egging him on.
we told me if it gets to 1 million, he'd think about it. So
I can't imagine that
you need to
his
hurry up and
back
get to
can
1
be.
million. Do you want to pitch in?
No, how about we start a GoFundMe to raise another 250 and give it to Arnold? Say, it's up to 1 million if Phil comes back. You can come back too. You can go up there and pose.
I'd be a mess. My waist is wide on my shoulders. Milos would beat me for sure now.
All right, we'll get back to this.
Okay, so
All right.
okay, once again, guys, the midsection's key in this show. All guys have flat midsections.
I actually like Joe the best out of these.
Yeah, he won that shot last
I
time
told
too.
you the
Side
side
triceps.
triceps,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Abs make the side triceps pose. If you don't have abs in control, yeah.
Jordan's abs look tighter in this compared to.
Last time,
show.
yeah.
Again, I don't know if it is. If it could just be the lighting as well. He might have been in the same.
And the
condition.
background and everything. No,
Yeah.
he was like 3.5 pounds lighter in
Texas?
Crystal, in Texas.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, well then, yeah.
So he came down. He knew that there's going to be.
Actually,
a
everybody
fight.
looks a little better.
So let me ask you a question. What does someone like Jordan do now from now to the Olympia? If you're coaching someone.
I love this kind of position. So you're fat free, okay? Right now you can eat up considerably, and you don't have to be in caloric deficit anymore. You don't have to really suffer. You can eat
So is it
and
just
train.
about zigzag dieting and highs and lows just to trick the
Yeah, I mean even highs and lows. Okay, I understand. I did highs and lows back in the day, and I did it with many guys. But that's you have lows to create that the caloric deficit,
yeah.
and then you have the highs to replenish the glycogen. But if you are ready, okay, you just need to eat according to what you're gonna spend.
output.
And if you train like a maniac, and you can have 400 or 500 grams of carbs easily every day, you had 1,000. So with 500, you don't have to go low, and you just watch first week, second week, third week. Maybe you can go with 600. You just do not allow body fat to be stored. Why would it be stored? Especially if you still keep doing some cardio and you can train, you can eat up to the show. Yeah, and
so you're saying he could be
better,
10 pounds bigger for the
he
Olympia.
can be 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds bigger because he lost body fat. He doesn't have to work to lose body fat anymore, right?
The body's crazy efficient right now.
Yes, and absorbing and
isn't that what you did after the 01 Olympia? Same thing.
yeah.
No cardio.
I didn't diet for the. I didn't diet one bit for the Arnold Classic, my first victory. I ate 1,000 grams of carbs every day and no cardio.
Because you went right from the Olympia and just
I was so
1,000 grams of carbs.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah. So I'm saying
Every day was high.
I don't know his diet, but I assume that Chris would give him. Chris is a little bit conservative, and maybe he would put him on the last carb. So Chris, if you're listening, and Jordan, you can probably eat 500 easily. Jay was eating 1,000 and doing no cardio. If you do the cardio and train, I mean, come on. So think about, let's say you take 350 grams of protein. I don't think they go for 400 or more. That's 1,400 calories, and you have fairly low fat. Let's say 100 grams or less, it's 900. The remaining is amount of calories you can have for muscle contraction and your metabolism daily. It's easy 500 or more. I can't see it less. So if every day, when you're dieting for a show, you say you can't really build the muscle, right? You're not.
That's not true. He could build muscle right now.
Now he can.
He's
But if you're in a deficit, it's kind of hard, because you're in deficit. But you don't need to be in deficit, so he can build muscle.
Okay, let's get. Sorry, we got off track a little bit.
it's all right.
You got us going on this Phil Heath thing.
Phil's coming back. We're starting the rumor.
I didn't know that he was that genetically gifted that he can put 35 pounds in like no
A
time.
month.
Pretty strong
Yeah.
shot for Quentin there, isn't it?
Quentin definitely looked.
But Jordan has that. Look at crazy detail.
Jordan wins
Everything's
this
just
to me.
chiseled,
Yeah. Jordan overall, shape, size, beautiful.
He's better here than he was the week prior.
Yeah. And
Actually-
I could see why Joe gets second place in this show.
Just
As
freak.
much as I love Quentin's structure, he overpowered him. And Jade looked great, by all means.
Who judged the show?
Tyler?
I think Tyler.
Yeah.
I think so.
Shout out, happy birthday, Tyler.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. So besides this, we had also Masters Olympia in Japan. You have any of that footage? No. But in 212,
Hidotata lost.
He lost. He played second. I mean, he didn't
Samir
lose.
Trudy won.
Yeah, Sam Trudy has
It's
that
close,
shape.
wasn't it?
Probably was close. It was not unanimous, but he always gets crazy condition. But he lost some muscle, and I could see they went with Sam Trudy.
Cabranero won the classic. Second title.
Samir
for
got
him.
straight first.
Oh, Jennifer Ward won Masters
Bikini.
Fitness.
Fitness, yeah.
Congratulations. She's the hardest working woman
She
I
crushed
know. Yeah, so I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, Jenny. So, open, what happened? You don't know. After prejudging, Phil Kahar was majorly winning. Like he had 6 points, which is one close to the perfect. And Italian guy was second, and Dorian was third after prejudging. And then at the finals, I guess Dorian got straight first place, and I guess Phil Kahar didn't even get the straight second place.
Did he smooth out or?
I don't know. I didn't see the footage. I'm dying to see
anything.
it. I'm dying to see it because this is probably the biggest turnaround after actually 1993 Night of the Champions, because Night of the Champions after the prejudging, Andreas Munzer was sixth, and then he won the third round and fourth round unanimously and get all the way to the second. Yeah, with your masters. Oh, there is some.
Was that it? Right here?
Masters, okay.
All right, this
So, yeah.
shout out to Nick Strength and Power. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. So try to see anything on this footage in the background. It is. This should not be allowed.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, I'm serious. I understand you're going to have.
All right,
It's
shout out to Nick
matrices.
Strength and Power. We're
How can you see physique right here?
I can't.
seriously, that's terrible. That's just terrible.
I know, but the judges can see it, so we complain, but we're not judges, so let's not go too hard on the. I mean, it is the Masters Olympia. It's a major show. That's why we're not experts, guys. You know, we have opinions, but we're not picked to be on the.
I mean, it's great that all those guys got in such a good shape. There was like about easily 10 guys in very good shape. I had my guy, Walter Martin, he placed 8.
That's good. That's good for him, right?
Yeah, improved, and he looked fresh, bigger, like 15 pounds heavier. Look at that.
See, I could see Dorian win in this pose. Is this like prejudging or?
Yeah, this is prejudging. And prejudging, Phil dominated.
He did?
Yeah, he got 6 points, and Dorian got 14th. Yeah.
See what the back looks like. I mean, the camera angle's not so great, right? What do you guys think at home? That's a big question. What do you guys, I mean, did anyone tune in and actually watch this? Because it was at a crazy time, I believe.
Yeah, that was late at night. It's 16-hour difference between Vegas and Japan. I mean, Phil still look at that back. Yeah, always had that.
Just like you said, it's so much different when you're in person, man.
Yeah,
And obviously leading the prejudging. I mean, he looked.
but they look in a great condition. You know.
Do you know the German guy that placed in the show? Do you know who this guy is?
No, there was an Italian guy that placed.
Oh, was it
third.
Italian or German?
Yeah.
I thought he was German. But
Domenico something.
Okay.
I forget. Italian.
sorry,
Yeah.
I thought he was.
This, yeah,
Yeah, he looks good.
yeah, nice shape.
All right, I'll get out of it.
Yeah. So, what do you think about that background? I mean, really. So, can we speak without insulting anybody?
It doesn't. I mean, look,
What's it gonna do?
nothing.
Yeah, they're supposed to change.
So,
Okay,
the
just
first-
bring the
No one's
black
changing
curtain and
anything.
then
Who
take
said
it
they were
take it
gonna
off.
change it?
Look to see the first thing. I got shit vision. People don't know my left eye's transplanted, so I don't see great. These guys' skin tone is similar to the massive kind of reddish in the middle.
It's the O, by the way.
The O?
It's called an O.
Well, I can't see it there.
Yeah.
No, because it looks like flames and stuff.
No, it's an
off to
O.
the side.
It's an O.
So when you look at that, if you're sitting in the middle looking at that, there's no way that contrast can't affect it with that much coming from behind.
Okay.
I know the judges are professional, but don't make it hard on them. Make it easy on them.
Okay.
So-
Can I just say this? Also, I'm going to get myself in trouble, as I always
You're in
do.
trouble anyway. You're fine.
Yeah, I always there's a smoke coming on the stage, even for Olympia 2023, and there was, I think there was Tampa show. They have a smoke coming. There's a lights, and you can see smoke on the stage. What do you need to have a smoke for?
I don't know.
What kind of effect?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Entertainment is
Well, then go
when
to
you're not
Circus.
competing.
Then go to Circus Olay.
Yeah. I'm
What did you- what
serious. Did you see a smoke?
Yeah, of course. It was everywhere.
So
Then they cut it the next year, I think, because too many people complained. So this is a big controversy in the show. I don't.
I don't know. I don't know
I
at
didn't pay
all.
attention.
I was just expecting that.
And
Phil
I don't know if
gonna
this
win.
is prejudging or is this
It's
prejudging?
prejudging. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say because to me, it looked like Dorian
Yeah, Dorian was in
should
great
have been
shape.
in the front, but again, we're not there. I don't know.
Listen, he won some. Like Phil Kahar's lat spread looked like more
From the back. Phil looks better
more
from the
taper,
back.
but I mean, Steve was judging it, so I mean, I'm sure he'll give some insight on it.
Nathan DeAsha should have done this.
You said
Who else
John
could
Miller
have
Wilson.
done this show? What do you have to be? 40? But
Brandon Curry could have done it.
Yeah.
how much did it pay?
I don't know. They usually give a good. Jake usually puts a good amount up. It's not. What's that?
Did you say how much?
I don't. Like when we were there 2 years ago, like the purse was $300,000 for the show, but I don't know how much was divvied between each division. But it's more than an average. It's more than a regular show. That's for sure.
So do you think they'll have it again in 2 years, Milos? And where will they have it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Everyone asked why it was in Japan.
I have no idea. Maybe they got a deal from the local
Well, I think
government to do it.
someone promotes it. I think so. They basically like partner with the Olympia to do it.
Why not in Japan? Japan is beautiful. I mean, and Heath,
Have you
defending
been?
champion. I've been to Japan 10 times. I love it.
Was there an earthquake there when you went?
Yeah, it was. You know, the first time, no, last 2 times I went.
I remember it because you were texting.
Yeah, so
You saw him at
earthquake
Seoul.
and canceled my trip because we had a bullet train to whatever place, and then we had to cancel it. And time before there was not hurricane but
Typhoon.
Typhoon. Okay, what is the difference between?
Same thing. Just different names, different parts of the
No,
world.
it's
what is
different
it?
parts of the world.
Yeah, different parts of the world they call it hurricane or typhoon.
What'd you
Typhoon.
send me that?
And there's one more.
That was from the
Tsunami.
tsunami.
Yeah, what about that?
That was in Russia, where the guy was filming, and when the waves came in,
see
it went
it?
all the way up
Yeah,
halfway
but
up the
I
mountain.
don't trust it. Everything is AI now.
No, it's.
I believe
it's,
everything I see.
It was in Russia where the first waves hit. It didn't hit it didn't hit a city. It was just he was out walking his dog, and it came up on the cliff sides, and you could see how high the water went up. It wasn't like destruction of, but you could see where it came up, probably a good 50 meters up into the side of the mountain where the trees were.
I'm waiting for the aliens, and then every time I see some alien video, like, oh, here! So when I show it to Betty, here it is, it's AI. I goddamn.
Do you believe in aliens?
Of course I do. Yeah.
Why?
Let's go to Area 51.
Huh?
Why
Area
do you
51.
believe in aliens?
Why do I believe it? Like, you think that in this universe, we are the only planet is occupied with the beings? You know, no way. I think I don't want to go into this, but might as well. I'm just going to say this. Humans are intelligent design. It didn't just happen with Charles Darwin, evolution theory. Goddamn, there's no way. I mean, seriously. So
There's other planets
So
with
you're
humans,
saying that
or
you're saying the
different beings.
aliens are the future of us.
yeah, I mean,
Like they're
Future
more
of us?
advanced.
they are way more
Because
advanced, of
do you
course.
believe that we got a lot of the technology for airplanes and stuff like that from
in
flying
recent
saucers?
20 years, escalation of technology, how rapidly is improving.
So who can we get on the podcast that
It
will
has to
talk
be.
about this?
About aliens?
Yeah,
You know who I used to have? You know
somebody,
who I
because
used to
I'm
have these
interested.
conversations with? Cedric McMillan.
Yeah?
He had. Oh my God, yes. He researched all this stuff.
We should add him on the podcast. Do we
You
start
don't
it?
believe it?
No, I believe it. I just would like to know the theories. I
Yeah.
totally believe that the Roswell thing is real. I believe
Yeah.
they found alien bodies from what they said because the reports. Like as a kid, I listened to a lot. And I mean, why Area 51? Explain it.
So have you been at
In
the
the
airport when
underground
when the Area 51 planes take off?
Why is it so secretive?
It doesn't matter if the president's on the ground. They have to sit. The Area 51 planes take precedence. So when the planes come in, no one else is allowed on the runway. And they come in and out. You can see them fly over us. They're white planes with a red stripe on them. And if you get anywhere near there, they'll shoot you.
And they're not on
Why?
Matt's radar.
No, they'll show when they take off, but once they get close to Area 51, they disappear. They shut the radar off. I'm a plane nerd. I watch all this stuff.
I volunteered to be abducted by the aliens.
Maybe you have been.
What about the
Maybe they
stories about
taught
the
you about
guys being
insulin.
abducted and they get beamed up?
I don't know.
Like, what do you think about? Did you believe E.T. when you watched it as a kid?
Well,
How old were you when
it's-
E.T.?
yeah, I don't
Was
know.
that 83, 82? When did ET come out?
You know the story that this is basically Roosevelt's story that one ET survived, right? And that was inspired.
51.
Yeah, and lived from 1948 to 1951. And they were trying to contact the species, and I guess died in the meantime. By the time they came down, they just donated the body, and we got some UFOs. And I want to believe that story. I don't care what people don't believe. I see you're so naive. William Cooper talked about that before.
Just think about it, though. Area 51, for people who don't know, it's a 2-hour drive north of us. But if you get anywhere near there, they will shoot you.
Men in Black come to get you.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
If you cross over, they will just kill you. They don't need clearance. They'll just shoot you.
Really?
Yes. Go try to drive over there. Just try to walk there. They have cameras everywhere. If you even get near it on the back side, the vehicles pull in and they'll warn you. If you cross over, we'll kill you.
Logan Franklin was here, and we both believe in aliens, and then we were going after the workout and driving at nighttime, and he said, "Oh, we saw something." He said, "Following all these UFOs." We are driving. It was the moon. but I don't know if you're both high or something, but we chased it down for like 10 minutes. Like, look at it, it's moving. And then finally, when we saw a clear vision, it was the moon. Like, shit.
We need to get someone on here to talk about aliens.
We'll get Logan on then.
Yeah.
If he's chasing UFOs.
You guys should do that. That'd be a good
Yeah,
When is he competing?
He
Looks really good. Did you see what Lee Labrada did with that posing platform? I thought that was pretty cool.
I love it.
What did he do? I didn't see it.
They did a spinning, as the Lee Labrada Classic, they did a spinning platform, and he and Terrence Ruffin did like Arnold did back.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day,
They posed in the audience, like they made the audience around these platforms.
Oh, that's cool.
Two of the best posers doing that.
That was awesome that Lee did that. I like that.
See that?
Yeah.
And Logan, he's getting ready for a Florida show, I guess, Miami or something.
He's looking crazy. I mean, he's as classic as they come, and maybe they're discounting shorter. My grandfather,
We're back.
You bet?
We started.
We already were.
No, I had to restart the computer. We started talking about Area 51, and then everything literally froze. The first time ever, everything froze here. Yeah. So that means the government's tracking us now. They're watching you.
Yeah.
Does that scare you?
Yeah. So do you have a part when I volunteered to be abducted?
Yeah, no, it recorded everything. It just at the very end, it just froze.
Aliens, please abduct me.
Where would you want them to take you?
Bro, I know.
Why not? Yeah, sure.
So if you don't see Milos tomorrow, he's abducted. Maybe they'll fix your hip. They might be able to fix it really fast.
Yeah, probably. You know how they have those chips found in the people that were abducted, and then they found some out of earth material.
You ever seen those?
Yeah.
What is it?
Where people claim they've been abducted, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's not," and they'll find like 2 holes and like a microchip inside them, and where they were abducted. Yeah, there's. I can send you the links. There's a couple of them on Netflix under like Unsolved Mysteries.
Anybody that is listening, if you have some good alien story, just send me to link to the Instagram. I like to read that, so please.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
There's another one up in.
Send me the link.
There's another one you can watch up in Oregon where cows will get mutilated.
Yeah.
Come with like precision, but there's no blood left. All their blood's drained, but there's not a drop of blood on the ground. They're just laid there, and certain body parts are cut off them. So how do you take? There's like 5 gallons worth of blood in a cow. How is it completely emptied and surgically body parts missing, but there's no blood in the ground? The cow's just laying there, cut open. Mm-hmm. It's a whole. I want to say Unsolved Mysteries or one of those on The Unexplained on Netflix.
Well, also the cornfields where they have the circles and all that stuff.
That's why if I can make it this year, I want to go hike the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
That's where the most alien activity
You know who is big in Dennis Wolf? Dennis Wolf, he loves aliens, and he was with that guy from Alien Show. Well, what is the Alien Show? Yeah, there's like 13 seasons of Aliens, whatever.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
The Greek scientist that was actually involved in bodybuilding. I forget, with the like Albert Einstein kind of haircut. Yeah. What is Alien show on the TV?
I don't
Ancient
know.
Aliens?
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right, well,
All right, right.
guys, let us know your thoughts, comments. Anyone that was attendance, please fill us in a little bit because I know we have some people that watched that were in Tampa and in Texas.
And at the Masters Olympia.
Yeah, and in Masters Olympia.
Shout out to all the winners.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's did extremely well, moved up. I look forward to seeing Jordan at the Olympia.
And I'm sure
prediction.
Quentin's going to qualify.
Do you think he'll be top 10?
Yeah. He has a very good chance.
No, there's a lot of top 10 guys, though.
Very good chance. He's
Possibility.
very competitive, yeah. Very competitive.
How many guys we got now? Just before we hang up.
So only 2 more can qualify, right?
I think so. Unless the same guy does it. Both.
Well, someone from the UK's got to be doing those shows in Europe or whatever. What big stars haven't qualified yet that are still doing it?
Sergio.
Is he
Quentin.
competing?
Yeah, he's getting ready for a show.
Really?
He's doing one of them in Europe. I'm not sure which one. I didn't ask.
Oh, yes. Dennis James show. Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure. So right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 18, so potentially 20. And I think, they don't have Rami on there. So 18 as of now.
Is Brandon Curry on there?
Yep. Actually, no, 19, because this one doesn't have Rubiel was the last one on there. So they didn't add Jordan yet. So 19 right now. And who knows, the same guy could go win both of those shows over in I mean, hey, if Behruz is in shape, go pick up 2 checks.
I didn't think about that.
Who's going to beat him?
Well, maybe Samson enters the show like last year, right? You know, he did a tryout, and that was the
Samson's
best.
good. He's going to have his hands full.
You know, I know.
Behruz.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
How much are the checks?
I don't know, but
Usually 20. I think 20 is a minimum.
I mean, Behruz could have done Italy right after the Dubai show.
Yeah, but he
He was dealing with the war
war
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He could do. Look, there's 4 shows. There's 3 or 4 shows before
I know
the
that-
Olympia. 2 qualify for next year.
Hey, I know that Dennis is going to now try to convince me to convince him.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super far from him. It's not hard for him to get into Europe, is it?
Yeah, it's not. I think
Now
it's not a bad idea. I'm going to talk to Behruz and see what he says.
Hey, maybe
I bet he looks good right now,
He's in
right?
great shape, yeah. He's in great shape.
Drop a little water and boom.
Yeah. He's always in the striking distance. You know, he's one of those. Maybe not exactly like Hadi Chapin. Hadi looks like always he's like 3 weeks out.
And what I mean by Samson would have his hands full, 3-4 weeks out, I'm assuming Samson's not where he needs to be, and he would have his hands full.
Well, but look, Samson doing what was it, France
He did
last
France
year? And everybody was thinking, like, bad idea. Why is he doing it? It was perfect for him tune up the check
See,
what they
you
needed.
know, that wasn't a bad idea for him because it's only an hour flight. So it's not like he had to go time zones and fly around the world. He flew in there, tested it, did what he had to do, and won.
And I take my hat off to him. He really wanted to promote bodybuilding, and that's why he went to Romania and Prague and everything. I mean, back in the day, Jay, they would love to see you everywhere. And you did go to India, you went to
Russia.
right?
Went
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, Russia, yeah. I was there
Those
with him.
tours. Yeah.
Yeah, European tour.
Did you ever beat him on one of these European tours?
No, he was lucky. I was not
He did
invited.
my tan instead.
Yeah. Imagine
Nice
it-
guy, huh? Now look
He
at
called
it.
you a stage decoration.
Now-
You're Jay's tan guy.
Now we're on the podcast together. I would have thought, huh? Would
Yeah.
have thought all those years. I was coming in your gym and we were fighting each
Certified
other.
tanner.
You weren't fighting.
We were fighting each other for out of the top 10 placings.
Little did you know, Milos was taking pictures
They're
so
on the
he could
same-
use them to post them on the internet that didn't exist yet.
I'm telling you, I'm finding more and more pictures. Now I don't even know what I sent you already.
Send it to David.
I've seen another 1,000 photos easily. When I say 1,000, people think I exaggerate.
No, I know.
I don't.
You know, I have to tell this story. So one day Milos says, hey, come look at my computer.
Oh, that's how
So you know how when you have your desktop, if you drag into a folder, well, he accidentally drug 50,000 images and
55,000.
let it go on the desktop.
And it just was uploading and uploading. And uploading.
For like a
How many
month.
days, yeah.
His computer didn't work, and there's nothing he could do to stop
I didn't
it.
line up the arrow perfectly into my folder. I kind of missed it and let it go. And psh, yeah,
He's like, what do I do? You're screwed. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, thanks.
But it
for
finally
help.
worked.
Yeah.
Like a month later, he could use his computer. Then you have to delete them all.
Yeah.
All right, we're out. Till next time.